Hello guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to a new video. Today we are at the Barcelona car show taking a look at the new Renault Clio. As you can see in front of us we have the beautiful example with the Esprit Alpine trim. It's the new trim that is available for this new Clio. Let's start with the design. I mean, it really looks gorgeous. As you can see on the front, new grille and the new Renault badge, and then those beautiful lights. Look at this, the new daytime running LEDs that are here. Main units are here, then these turn into indicators. You can also spot the real air inlets, and this is finished in the special satin color, as you can see here. And then if you go for the standard trim, then you would get this in the same color as the body of the car. Looking at it from the side, the dimensions have not changed, so 4 meters 53 millimeters, just a bit over 4 meters long. And here you spot the 17-inch wheels, beautiful design, and you also see the cool detail here, sort of like the central cap. Of course, when you remove it, you have the classic layout, but this is a very cool feature if you ask me. The dimension 205/45 R70 Continental tires on this one. Esprit Alpine badge is here, gloss black wing mirrors, and when you look at it from the side, you can also spot those daytime running LEDs that are inspired by the new Renault badge. Overall, the attention to detail is just amazing on this car. Now let me show you the car from the rear. Of course, a well-known hidden door handles at the rear, and now from this angle, look at it, you have the crystal clear covers for the lights. So that's new e-tech hybrid. This is the 145 horsepower hybrid, self-charging hybrid, but more about the powertrains a bit later on. So the new badge can be seen here as well, and the Clio lettering in gloss black. It really suits the car, and this bumper is actually very pronounced and makes it very sporty with those details here, and yeah, I think gives it a nicer appearance on the road, more sporty. Let's also check out the rear diffuser. You see the satin finish. Now, of course, depending on the trim, you would get different design of the bumper and the diffuser. So here we have the hidden exhaust pipes. They are not visible here, but I think this is very nice and clean design. In order to open the trunk, press this, and now it opens. Now the trunk size depends on the version that you get, so you can get the petrol, diesel, and also the hybrid and LPG. So they're different depending on the trunk space is different depending on which trim you get, but I will put the details in the description so you can check that out as well. Of course, you can fold the seats, and let me also show you underneath this. There we go. So now we are ready to explore the interior of the car. I want to hear your thoughts on the exterior design and on those changes, but now we are ready to step inside the cabin and check it out. First thing that you notice is the new Renault badge. Also, the materials are now improved. Since we have the Esprit Alpine trim, you also get these special seats that you see here with the beautiful lettering here, French flag. Really, attention to details is so amazing on this car. Now, if we take a look here, huge amount of room in the door pocket, and of course the standard buttons for the windows and the mirrors, and also some cool details here on this cloth section here. When you enter the car, you're greeted with the Alpine lettering, and also the logo is here on the carpeting. And now let's see it from driver's perspective. Let's start with a wider view. Digital cockpit in front of the driver, main touchscreen, and overall very nice place to be. But let's change the view and let's see more details. All right, then now with the different view, new badge is right here in front of us, and the digital cockpit. Now the digital cockpit is standard on new Clio. You can get either the 7-inch or this bigger 10-inch screen, and then you can also configure what you see here in front of you. There are some buttons for adjustments of various things. Here on the left, start engine button is located here. The AC is on the standard switches, which is a big thumb up from me. And you also see the beautiful pattern here. Once again, the French flag. And look at this, same pattern as on the doors. That's really cool. Now here in the central part, 12-volt power supply, aux, 2 USB ports, and the, I believe, wireless charger for the phone. This is the gear selector for the automatic transmission. The multi-mode automatic on this one. This is the hybrid. Then on this section here, you can put the key here because the key is the classic, like the Renault card. And electronic parking brake and the auto hold are located in this section as well. It's cool that you can put this roller to have more clean design here in the middle. I also want to show you this, so decent amount of room available here as well. Love the fact that this stitching goes very well with the stitching throughout the whole car, so that's cool. And now the glove compartment also has really a lot of room actually for a car of this size. All right, now let's check out the infotainment system, and let's start with the MySense, which is basically the drive mode selector. So sport, look at this, very cool animation here. Eco mode and MySense, you can edit your modes, so you can change the ambient lights, for example, and you see also the ambient light, then they change also the layout here on the screen, but also in this section as well. So there are various colors available. Let's put the blue one. And yeah, well, you can also change the steering, sport, regular, and comfort. And powertrain is in regular mode here. So yeah, those are the configurations for the MultiSense. If we press the home menu, then you go into home button, actually, then you go into this home menu. Let's check out the navigation actually, as it has a very, very cool design. Look at those buildings here. We are in the beautiful city of Barcelona here at the auto show, and let's go to the city center to do some sightseeing on the map. So let's check it out. Look at this. How gorgeous is this? I really love this city. So it's good to be back for the car show. And yeah, well, there we go. Look at this. That is so cool. So I can't wait to do the test drive of this car. Stay tuned for that, as soon as this car reaches Croatian market where I live, I will get it on the test. So then we will also go on a night point of view drive. I believe it will be very cool with this car, with the ambient lights and the new design and new daytime running LEDs, lighting signature and everything. But now let us go into this menu, and here you have a bunch of stuff available as well. Alright, so the navigation, we saw radio, nice and responsive, and the phone connection, as well as the apps here. Various info about your car is available here. Driving eco, and you can do the coaching as well. The car would give you some eco tips. System settings, software updates, map updates can be configured here, and you can also use those two here for the volume. But of course, on Renault models we also have this, so you can press this to mute it, and then volume down, volume up, and changing of the tracks or radio stations. The model in our video also has the heated seats, EV mode, then MultiSense. This is the shortcut to go into the MultiSense settings, hazard lights, lock and unlock. Then this is, I believe, for the park assist, yes, and turn it off, and the view on the camera. So 360 camera, and the passenger also has heated seat. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it when we talk about the infotainment system. Let me also show you this. So yeah, you can have a bunch of stuff here in front of you. There we go. And I want to hear your thoughts on the interior. Here you can turn on those LEDs. And if we do this, yeah, hello. There we go. Now it's time to check out the rear bench. 2 meters 58 is the length of the wheelbase, so it's unchanged compared to the predecessor. Very cool detail is this hidden door handle, and pretty good angle of opening for the rear doors as well. Now let's jump on board. So there we go, just about right. And this is your view on the front. And regarding the headroom, so this is it on 1 meter 87. When we talk about the powertrain options for this car, there are really a lot of them. So you can have the petrol, diesel, LPG or hybrid. Let's start here with the hybrid. The E-Tech hybrid that we have in our video has got the combination of the 1.6 liter internal combustion engine and 2 electric motors, and total output is the 145 horsepower paired with the multimode automatic transmission. Now, if you want to go for other versions, they're available as well. So as I said, petrol version, either the 65 horsepower naturally aspirated or the 90 horsepower turbocharged petrol engine. Other option is the diesel with 100 horsepower, and then also there's the option of the LPG version. Tell me in the comments what would be your choice of powertrain for this car. And let us now do another walk around now with the lights turned on and also the indicators turned on. So you see this section here turns into indicator. Beautiful lighting signature on the road. This will be so impressive to see, and once again stay tuned for the point of view test drive. From the rear, crystal clear covers for those taillights, and you see the indicators. Beautiful, beautiful design. Alright guys, that's it. Thank you very much for watching this video. Do subscribe as there will be plenty of more to come. Tell me in the comments what are your thoughts on this beautiful new Renault Clio.